Okay. Okay, my friends, welcome back to this beautiful Yorick channel. Okay? Just a beautiful Yorick channel. If I've ever seen one. If I've ever seen one. Ba-dum-ba-da-ba. Ba-dum-ba-da-ba. Let me just real quick check if everything works. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. 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 Ba-da-da-da-da. I think it does. I think it does. Yeah. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 my friend. 87LOO. How are you doing? What is going on in the world? In your part of the world? I got this feeling that the coffee link is wrong. Yepers. It has a dash in between it. So I kind of effed it up, didn't I? Yeah. Let's just fix it real quick. Just real quick. Just real quick, okay? Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Welcome, Brax. Procrastinating going grocery shopping. I never procrastinate going grocery shopping. I absolutely love doing that. That's one of my, I guess you would call it safe spaces. No, it's not a safe space. It's not like in home. It's not a safe space for me. It's more like a relaxed space. So yeah, I almost always, I would never procrastinate that. But you know. I've gotten masters sitting at rank 9 Yorick EU. Let's see. With my iron shovel. I actually got demoted from masters, so you are you might be rank 1 if you're playing Yorick mid. Oh no, it's top. Okay, fine. If it's top, it's top. Nah, actually no. Tell me how to enjoy it, all these zombies walking around. Well, come on, that's such a, you know, that is such a doomery thing to say about people. People are people, regular people all around. Regular people all around. Regular people. I'm playing top mid. Well, if you're playing top mid, then yeah, then you might be rank 9. I don't know. Since I'm the only Yorick mid, I'm rank 1. 1 out of 1. Unfortunately, I'm not playing mid. It is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe he gives it to me? Would be pretty cool, would be pretty cool. You have more access to towers when you're playing, Oh, actually, I refreshed, so it's fine now. Very good. I like it, I like it. You're the reason I started playing Yorick Maiden. It's very fun. I do agree it's very fun, especially once you get that Hydra. And once you start smacking with that Hydra, whew. Had an 18-game win streak in Midrick, then I got bored of it. Come on. Don't tell me you didn't lose that win streak and then got bored of it. You're blowing smoke in my eyes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Midrick. Yeah, Midrick is fun because you ignore the world. You ignore the world. I started rushing Hullbreaker when I'm mid. I went on a Katarina loss streak. Is that Katarina loss streak you're saying? Skipping Tiamat. I don't know, man, if you can skip Tiamat. I don't know if you can skip Tiamat. By the way, my account has not been flagged as the Pokrick account because I had to dodge some matches. I can neither confirm nor deny that I dodged some matches. But it didn't flag this one, so it's all good for now. I remember Riot said that their system is really smart and they are going to very smartly flag your accounts, and hasn't happened, so it's safe. Hello, Pokrick. May I ask, why do you think no one plays Yorick jungle? Oh, why no one plays Yorick jungle? It's simple. It's because they nerfed him. They took out that big nerf gun and they just smacked him in the face with it. That's what they did. Now, my friends, ideally in this match, since this is the first match of today's stream, I want to keep my head really focused on just ignoring this guy, 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 and this guy. I want to ignore all of them and just play versus those plates, okay? Okay. Let's start the match. Let's start the smacking. I think he owes me some money. There we go. $10. Hey, what's going on here? What is going on here? I can take this, I think. Bum ba dai dai. Ba dai dai. So what can I tell you about, okay, playing PvE? What can I tell you about playing PvE? It's a, oh man, this guy. I used to think that he's a weak champion, but he isn't, you know. He isn't. He's very often when I play against him, he just does that thing where he kind of puts your ass on the spike and just throws you up in the air, you know. That's how it feels when he does it with that little thing. I don't remember in what movie or cartoon I saw this, but there's definitely something about somebody putting somebody on a spike, and maybe it was something about mid-ages or something like that. I don't know. The Middle Ages, man, when people tortured each other. I'd like to think that there's no torture happening in the world anymore, but you know, that's not not an easy thing to believe. Right? Not an easy thing to believe at all. Hello, Mike. Hello, my friend. Okay. Okay. Ghoul's just taking those $10 from him. I think he's gonna smack me. Yeah. Yeah. That's not good at all. Mr. Viego. Mr. Heckarim. Oh. That's that. That is that. How's parenthood treating you? I like it. I like it. There's just, you feel more connected. I personally feel more connected to the world when with it, you know. Okay. He needs to be nibbled by that cannon minion, I think. Yeah, there we go. I feel connected, more connected to the world. Whoop, there we go. Because there's one of the things I've noticed about watching a young life grow up is I kind of learn about my own body, because there's a lot of things you have to watch out for, and you kind of have to think, okay, so here's what this means, here's what this temperature means, here's what this means. And I was kind of, it's weird, I wouldn't consider myself to be uneducated at all, but there are certain things that are so simple that I just didn't know, and you kind of, by watching the baby grow up, you kind of think, oh, okay, so I know what this means. I know what, why this happens. I know why this happens. Stuff like that. Okay. Zahin. Mr. Zahin. Okay. Da. It's kind of hard to ignore him, honestly. For me to ignore him, I will have to buy... Oh, you know what? I think it's time. I hope that I won't int, okay? Because, let me tell you, when you get that Tiamat, you start in. Because it is very hard. When they force you to play top, it is very, very hard to... Okay. What you doing, boy? What you doing? I think he used flash already, didn't he? Did we die to him here? Oh my good sweet lord. This, guys, what am I supposed to think about this? I'm trying my best to ignore my team and the enemy team, and it's just not working. But I'll try. I'll try next time. I'll try next time. My beard is scuffed. What does the word scuffed means? I think I'll take this wave and then next one. And then and then maybe I'll go proxy at least one wave, because I can't fight this guy. There's just, he's playing a little bit too much PvP here, just a little bit too much. Yeah, he's playing too much PvP here. There's nothing I can do. And since I don't have Maiden, I'm kind of stuck here now. Yeah. Is the stream running? What do you mean, is the stream running? Oh, you had some probs? Did you have some probs there? Okay, so Katarina is 3-0. I should keep in mind that mid lane is losing, the enemy mid lane. Because that's when you, if you are being if you're homeless, let's just say, right? Which I am. right now. It is kind of important to see, okay, so where can I provide actual value rather than just being inting a bit, you know? I had some probs, now I'm better. What probs did you have? I'm glad. First of all, I'm glad to hear that that you're all better. It's always in life. It is. I know it sounds like a cliched type of knowledge, you know, but it really is that the most fun things. Whoops. The most fun things are when things change for the better. Not when they are good immediately and then nothing changes in your life, but it's almost like you almost want to have, okay, you want to have that journey, you know. Man, it sounds so cliche. It sounds so cliche and bad. Is this guy even, does he get his stacks from Yorick's from hitting ghouls, or is that overpowered there? Life without probs would be boring. I want to be kind of... Where are those sounds? Is my... What's going on? Yeah. There's... I can't fight this. I gotta flash out. Whoopsie daisies. Why is he so insistent upon everything? Man, that champion is, to my understanding, I don't understand him. By the way, check out Bondel today. Whoops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. All calculated, by the way. All calculated. Or just hover so I can see which ones. Okay, I need to move this one upwards. Sorry, Katarina. I'm farming this, but it's for all of our benefit. Yeah, there we go. I think it's a bit to this side. Yeah, this is better. Who am I to say, but you probably should play from distance, just poke, so he can stack then. Yeah, I guess. But ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time learning about champions' skills and stuff. I gotta say, he's playing very well in the oh. Actually, nah, we can't do this. I have to say, I got some probs this match. Wouldn't you say I'm 0-4? I got some probs. It's honestly kind of embarrassing if you think about it. Honestly, a little bit embarrassing. But I have my full item, and then we can, you know, maybe I can finally ignore him and leave. You know, are there any Office fans in the chat? Do you remember when the guy in the wheelchair came to the Michaels meeting? Anybody remember that? Because right now... about to Penta. No, I'm not going to let that happen. What's going to happen is he's going to lose some... He is going to lose some... okay, man, I don't even know what to do here. Yeah. I don't really even know what to do because I might have to drop a wave, you know? I might have to drop a wave because He's too strong. He is just too strong. Time for a rewatch. I used to love The Office. So there's this character, whoops, who was in a wheelchair. And Michael was being really an ass, basically. He was comparing himself to the guy in the wheelchair. Man, I'm dropping the wave. I don't give a F, okay? I'm not going to play against this guy. Or am I, though? No. I'm since I don't see Viego, I might just int into him as well. I'm going to drop the next wave, okay? I promise. I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it like it's hot. Okay. And what he did, there was this moment where he said, you know what, Michael? Let me stop you right there and leave. And then he left. Oh, man, I can't do anything. He's just too OP. What am I supposed to do against this? He's worse than... I don't know what happened this... Well, I'm 0-4, so it's all good. Are you going to buy anti-heals? Man, we don't do that here. We do not do that here. Okay. We do not do that here. Smack. Smacked him. I guess I just have to recall back. Does anti-heal work on Zahin? I don't know. Who knows? I need to lose some weight. I love your full tank build with Harness and Conqueror. Most fun build ever. Yeah, I might try it. I might try it. Because it's I should have actually done it this match. I should have done it this match. Is he gonna flash on me? I don't know. What is he doing? Where is he? I should have done it this match. There we go. Since I played this full tank build, I ain't losing no more. Yeah, tank is like mysterious. It's like you can just walk around and do a global taunt on everybody. And then, you know, leave, which is the best part about it. You just leave. The AP build is insane. You can't fight this guy. He's worse than Warwick. You know? The AP. I might try AP next match. I might try AP next match. Because there's a build which I tried and I lost a bunch of LP because of it. But it's pretty fun. It's pretty funny. Whoops. Yeah, Mr. Zahin. Oh, he lost it. Well, Well, he lost his ultimate. I lost my. Okay, okay, mister. Careful. Careful, mister. It's not good for taking plates, though. Yep. But, you know, it's weird. It is not good for taking plates, but at the same time it is. Because there's this weird thing where you do damage as an AP or something. It just adds AP to your tower hitting, you know? In that sense, it's weirdly good. And by the way, you can get Leandries as well right now. You might see it as troll, but it's not. When they see my score, my teammates are gonna probably think, "Oh no, he's trolling, he's trolling." But it's not a troll thing at all. It's a pretty good, especially if you're just poking around. Whoop. Whoopsie daisies. He did kill my tower pretty quickly. So. Okay, Mr. Zahin. Getting poked there. A little bit of that pressure cooker. A little bit of that Yorick run around. Okay. Okie dokie. I guess I'll just... I can't let him do this. Yeah. Well, kind of worth for the tower, right? Not really, but, you know, whatever. Whatevs. Mike, I do not like Warmogs because it's, I don't know, it's just, I don't like it. Can you actually manipulate him with recall? What do you mean manipulate with recall? Do you mean like you recall and she follows you or something, or goes someplace else? Yeah, I turned off the Yorick, the dad Yorick, because he was getting kind of annoying. I do agree. Maybe I'll take another swing at him later, but he seems like he's not yet ready. You constantly keep channeling recall. No, it's like... So there's an overlap of things which makes it confusing. So here's what's happening. I am turning my back to the wave, and that's what makes Maiden go forwards. She's going to your back always. And since when I do this, and ghouls do the same thing, you see how they go to your back? And I do the same thing. Whoops. Don't do this, mister. Hey, Mr. Twitch. Mr. Twitch. I don't like this, you know, because it's going to be my fault. It's going to be pretty much my fault. Oops. There we go. All calculated. And Maiden goes to your back, and the recall has nothing to do with it. I just, in my mind, it's like, I'm turning my back to position Maiden. I might as well just recall, you know? Because there are two choices. Either I turn my back and I do nothing, or I turn my back and I recall. And once in a blue moon, you finish it, you know? You finish the recall once in a blue moon. Whoops. Oh. Oh no. How did this happen? Well, he basically TP'd. Okay, that's how it happened. That is how it happened. There's a mental element of mental warfare to it as well. Yeah, exactly. It's not as big as people think. I don't even notice it anymore. I just do it, and you know, yeah, I just do it. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Okay. He says we can't, bro. Guys, what are you doing? Why are you doing the Baron? Why are you doing the Baron, guys? Level 12 Twitch. Yeah. I recently had the bug where Maiden survives. Yeah, it happens with Mordekaiser. It happens with that guy. Whoops. You know, let me just stop them right there and leave. Let me just stop them right there and leave. As the guy from Office said, right? Yeah, that's... Especially when you do this successfully, it's really funny. It feels really funny. In a situation like this, Leandries is really cool. Look at this. She almost lost... What? Why did she... Why was it so strong? Is it because she's weak or what's going on there? This guy... Hey, come on, man. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Maybe there's something to buying a high, you know, this Titanic before. Whoops. I'm sorry, everything's calculated here. Well, not this one. Did not really calculate this. You might be wondering, why am I buying Bandle pipes? It's because this thing triggers Bandle pipes. Ba-dum, ba-dum. How about those gas prices going up? Are they even going up? Oh, yeah, I know the thing you're talking about. She slowly died to the dot. Yeah, exactly. I've seen it. It looks sad. It feels sad. And it looks sad and it feels sad. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Now he's 10-4, I am 0-7. Do you think I can play this 1v1 right now? Do you think I can win it? Is he around the corner? Okay. Okay, he's actually probably going there. Where is he? Where is he? I don't like playing against Vayne. There's a world where you do, yes. Well, let's see if this is if it's this world. I think I have less chance of winning against her than against him. I think there's a less chance of that. There he is. I promise you there's a chance that I win. All I need to do is correctly space again and again and again, and then I win. Why the F does she have Banshee's Veil? Yorick, by the way, suffers from Banshee's Veil. Pretty, you know, quite substantially. Whoops. Might have to flash. Yep. It's all good. Since he's incredibly fed, the more time he spends with me, the better it is, I think. He can't do anything about this. Pretty annoying, isn't it? Well, he can. Of course he can. It's just that at that point he couldn't. Why do I have flash? It's because I don't remember why I took it. I think it's because I wanted Cosmic Insight to do the most value. Do ghouls get aggro on Spell Shield? What do you mean? Oh my lord. Vandal Pipes? They working. I guess I'll release Maiden so she joins this team fight, and then I'll just go top and hope that this Oriana is either gonna let me take the Nexus or he's gonna join team fight herself. I got an assist, right? Oh no. That's that flash. And that's that flash for you. Is Rylai's viable against Set? Yeah. If you can kind of make it work, yeah. I think yeah. Why not? If you throw your E in a spell shielded enemy. Oh, I don't know. Do you mean Morgana's spell shield, or do you mean like this Banshee's spell shield, the Anul? Anul. If you can make it work, what I mean by that is if you kind of like if you space so well against them that it just, you know, works. Yeah. It's viable, but you have to have Leandries. If you don't, then what are you doing? I don't know. Do I release Maiden and go bot and hope for a miracle here? One of the most significant bummer Maiden releases of all time. Whoops. I'm 0-7, but I'm doing numbers. That's how OP this build is. Okay. I'm doing numbers. Obviously, you don't need to be 0-7, of course, you know. You don't need to be 0-7. It might just be the dragon, you know. You see how the ghoul nibbled him and I immediately have bandle pipes? That is pretty funny if you ask me. Okay. AP Yorick to Challenger when? 30-day challenge. Bandle pipes? Bandle pipes? Look at how much they trigger. It's almost like every time anything is on the ghouls are near anybody, they are triggered. They're like a feminist. They're triggered. Those bandle pipes. They are triggered. Okay, I think now I can win the 1v1 against Zahin, because theoretically I shouldn't allow him to get near me. And I should have enough, you know, all the... Whoops. He's probably doing those rounds there. Nope, he's not. Ideally, I would not die, right? To these 4 guys. As we are doing the Baron. Twitch is gonna get some bandle pipes action. One of the things that I constantly make as Yorick, one of the mistakes that I do, is that I keep pushing when my teammates are not pushing, and that's when you die, usually. That's when things go south very, very often. That's when things go south. Whoops. Okay. Mel. Poor Mel. Getting bandle piped like that. Oh no. Well, we're gonna probably get something done. Probably gonna get something done here. Or it was just an ant. Or it was just an ant. No, 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 don't do that. What are you doing, bruh? What you doing? How is it even possible that he was thrown in the air without a direction? Dad Yorick isn't here, my friend. Dad Yorick isn't here. He's standing directly on top of it. I thought that it only has a direction instead of like an upwards angle. Should I sell Titanic Hydra and get something else? Like, for example, this? Or is that trolling? Might be trolling. You can angle it 180 degrees, I'm pretty sure. How am I full build before him with 0.8? Is that because I slurped up gold, or is that because my build is cheap? What's going on there? We need to push from all sides. A bit of both, I guess. Whoops. Vandal piped. The humble farmer is rewarded with 38-minute full build. I know it's not fast, but it's just that he didn't have it. So. Yeah, I too like the tank build. It's the slowest one of all, but sometimes it feels the most rewarding of all. What's interesting about the tank build is that out of all the builds, I've noticed that that's the one that scales the best. That's the one where you can actually sit somewhere and just be there and be safe. Whoops. For example, right now, can't really do much against her. Can't really do much against that champion. I might die, but we'll see. We'll see who we take with me. Oh. We'll see who we take with me here. Sorry. Had to interrupt you, Mr. Zahin. Can't allow it. Man, at a time like this, I wish I had Hydra. Honestly. Those guys really made a huge mistake by coming to me instead of going towards the towards the Baron, right? Wasn't that like a game-ending mistake here? I think it was. I can't say that I was instrumental in, you know, basically the whole game I was inting. And then at the very end, I did a very good play. And that ended up, you know, being a good thing. Look at those damage done charts. Sweet lord. Look at them. Do you gain movement speed when you walk through your W? No. Why would you? Why would you? Have I been streaming for 51 minutes? Really? That long? Man, I might stream only for two games today. That's a little bit too low, isn't it? Just a little bit too low. I thought the spirits would boost Yorick. They are not doing that, no. Hey, what is the mix damage? 50 physical, 50 damage? Do you mean like Yorick? Yeah, Yorick is 50-50. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Hopefully no one dodges, okay? Ba-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. Bum 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 bum. Yorick. What do you think about the Blackfire Torch mid first item? I think it's bad. If you're gonna do that, just do Leandri's Torment. Pokrick Live in NA West. This is not NA West. There's no value in having Blackfire. Yeah, I also think there's no value in having that. Just clicking random runes here today. Just clicking a bit random runes here today. Ba-dum bum ba-da-da-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-da-da-dum. I can't decide if this is more PvE than the one with the first strike. I really can't decide which one is. Which one is more PvE? What would be your guess if you just have to look at it from the optics of it? First strike or grasp? I kind of feel like this game I need to really zone in on just those tower plates. And that's it. When I don't zone in on tower plates, I feel lost when I play League of Legends. I really feel lost. I might do the tunneler build. Whoops, she missed. That's big. That is pretty... Whoa, almost lost it. Wow. Smack. It's pretty big that she misses the first one, because it kind of almost sets the tone for the next pokes. You know what I mean? It's kind of almost sets the tone for the next pokes. Okay, Mrs. Aurora, what you doing? What you doing? Gotta be real careful, because she has Ignite, which means that, you know. Poppy says I got fucked. Well, this is a family-friendly channel. You can't have those words. You can't make me say those words. Okay. She's not losing too much mana. I was kind of hoping that I might, you know, win through mana. But no, not that easy. Lord, she should flash. Yeah, I was just out of range of that thing. Oh, I'm so lucky. No elevator. No, there is elevator music. It's just that you don't really hear it that well. Okay. It should be... Yeah, now you might hear it. Mrs. Aurora, don't do this. Elevator music. I absolutely like elevator music. Ever since... Wow, okay. Well, that second wind is really working miracles in this lane today. It really is. Ever since I think I stepped in the elevator, I immediately liked the music. Are you Yorick man who always terrorize all lanes at once? Yeah, I am that. I am that one. Okay, I finally need to go back. I'm losing too much CS here. What is he doing here? Oh, God. Please tell me he's not here. Please tell me he's not doing that. Okay, he's not. He's not. Yeah, I'm gonna try to terrorize the whole map as well today as well. But you need to get, you know, you can't do that immediately. You gotta wait for opportunities. You gotta wait for opportunities. Maybe those opportunities are in the top lane. Okay. Almost. The time eventually presents itself. Yeah, it's actually a good way of looking at it, because it's almost like you probably don't want to push. You just want to look for opportunities all the time. Just look at the map and think, okay, so where's the place where the plates are most vulnerable? You know, something like that. Right now, this mid lane is not easy, but it's gonna get better after level 6. Sometimes sooner, sometimes later, yeah. Just a little while longer. Just a few more seconds here. Just a few more seconds. Man, unlucky. Now I can go back, get some more stuff, and then, you know what, I should have probably, whoops, wow, this is, she really wants to stop me from doing the push. I feel like she knows what's up. you know? I feel like she knows what's up. Well, that is not good. I don't like that. Does that thing work against her? Maybe it does. All calculated. All calculated. Whoops. Bum bum cum. Care R. Who's doing the R? By the way, what's the state of proxy? Iddy, what did he? Did you rename your channel because of my channel, or is it originally like that? Was it originally like that? Well, finally. I've triggered it twice, so, you know, probably would have been better to have comment this match. Probably would have been better to have comment. That's a funny name. I gotta say, I sort of get a mental chuckle when I read your name. Nothing for me to do right now. Just nothing. Nothing for me to do. Okay. Okie dokie. There she is. I saw that. Yeah, what is the current state of singed proxy, for example? They changed so that the waves spawn sooner. Does that mean that singed is just his proxy is out? Gone? A goner? Or what? I think Aurora might face some probs soon. Do you think she's a prob-less champion, or is she gonna have some probs soon? I think her tower might have some probs soon. Sorry, Aurora, the honeymoon is over. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Kaboom, kazoo. Oh, did she do a little bit of that skibbity riz or Ohio? In Latvia, we have a lot of influencers that do the skibbity riz, especially dads, and it's always funny. How is Yorick into GNR? You know, I would say not bad. I would say not that bad. I would honestly say not that bad. Whoops. Yeah, please. Please don't do any. Oh, God. Yeah. Singed is OP this season. He's one of the best top laners. Why is that? I don't see him very often. What happened? Did they buff Poison? Did they buff his R? I used to play him back when you could stack corrupting potions with these dark seals. Yeah. That was really weirdly OP. You could do that. So Proxy Singed, he's better because of Proxy and because of experience? Interesting, I haven't really thought about it that way. Draven says stop pushing. I hope he's not saying that to me. Because that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Free TP, more XP. Interesting, maybe I should switch to top for some time because of that experience and because of that Maiden proxy strats. Huh. What if that's the way? Because Yorick mid is kind of funny. It's kind of fun. But hey, Mel Gibson. There we go. Mel Gibson just showing who's the boss. Showing who's the boss. Okay. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I think if we look at the map, mid is the most vulnerable lane for to open it up for inhibitor. I'm gonna open it as soon as I can. I'm not gonna hold back. I know that the conventional wisdom is that nah, you shouldn't do that, but you know, instead of minions stealing them. That's interesting. I was whining about this because Yorick had the same problem. And they haven't fixed it for Yorick. It's almost like they want Yorick to proxy because that's the only way the ghouls can last hit consistently. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's the only one way to do that. Okay. I think, yeah, there she is. Still got 3 plates. 8 at 15 is not bad. No, it's actually medium. It's, yeah, it's actually medium. 8 at 13. 8 at 12. Those are some numbers. Those are some numbers you can brag to your grandma about. There we go. Immediately when you get this, you are much safer. Immediately once that thing appears in your inventory, you can really insist yourself upon the map way more. So that's one of my biggest reasons why I think Yorick mid is you know, why I like him. Why I like him better. Okay. She's got some probs, doesn't she? Feels like Aurora got some probs. Okay, bot lane might gank me here. Whoops. What am I doing? Her tower got some probs. How about when British people say, I'll have you know? You know that phrase, I'll have you know? That's, you know, that's very rude to say that. Because you're not, you know, you're like not saying something to another person. You're just kind of like going into their mind and having them know something. It's kind of arrogant, isn't it? I saw this video where this was this NPC dialogue type video from Oblivion, where this lady was okay. Wallbear got some props. Where she was just basically okay. It's hard to explain, but she was complaining about some workers doing some work on a roof, and at Sunday. The big problem was that it was done at Sunday. And there was this Oblivion music in the background while she was speaking. And you kind of, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you kind of have to see those videos because they have a vibe, you know. Hard to explain. I don't remember why I started saying that, but it was something about having some probs, okay? Melio. There we go, smacked him. Don't have mana. Going back. Don't do this, Harold, please. Smash. Oh, you have seen that video. Have you seen that exactly that one? I absolutely love those videos. There are so many of them, and I have not played Oblivion ever, but I immediately understood why the music is there and what the music usually symbolizes, you know. Yeah, those are. And she said, I'll have you know, blah, 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 something. And I thought, you're not in a high position right now, especially if you see that video. She's not in a high position. She's just not. Okay, let's see how many plates I can take. Whoopsie daisies. What happened there with that Mel? Yeah, there's many of them, I know. Okay. What's he doing? What is he doing here? Raven. Throw them. Wow. Hit him, Yorick. What are you scared of? Well, I don't have damage, really. I'm scared of their team. The thing is, once you release Maiden, what happens is... Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of that. Meaning that I will waste their time a bit. If I can. Melio is gonna be here. Maiden, please push it so that I can... hey, what are you doing? Mate, look at this push by Maiden. Just giving me an escape here. Just a teamwork. Actually, kind of beautiful teamwork. Let me do this and leave. Man, I did a ring around the rosy here. They must be blue balled. It wasn't 4 minutes ago, man. It was like 50 seconds. That's it's not that. No, it's not that far ago in the timeline. Smack. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Okay. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Typing? She's typing or what? I'm sorry. I gotta take this. Just real quick. Whoops. That was dangerous, because who knows if she has the R button. Who knows? It is darkest before the dawn. Okay. That's what they say. Oh, I didn't see her. Although, actually worked out. I think he has some vision over here. Whoopsie daisies. Man, he did have some vision, definitely. Outplayed. Outplayed. She also gets the pings when there's movement. What? Like when somebody is moving through the fog or what? Or do you think that she sees the pings when he is moving or she is moving? It's a woman, right? Rek'Sai. When she's burrowed. Huh. Okay, let's get the hex plate just because I didn't have money for anything else. Had to let that little cat lady out of the room. Yeah. Hexblade is interesting because, as I said, once I use it, I get all the speed. And once you release her, you get the speed as well. Which is a bug, but, you know, it's all good. I just don't like it as an item. I feel like it's a little bit useless, but it's probably not. I don't know. Oh no, there's someone else here. Well, it would have worked out if they didn't show up, right? It would have worked out. But that was pretty fast, honestly. That was pretty fast. Wasn't it? I think it was. Maybe there is something to it. Maybe there is something to that overdrive. Which items were yeah, hexblade, yeah. I hate playing versus Yorick broken champ. Well, come to the dark side. Start playing with Yorick, as Yorick. Maybe I need some lethality items? No. You know what? No. There's this item that Whippo said that's his favorite item. You know what? Let me TP real quick. Try to end the game over here. Can't do it, really? Man, this just... You know, guys... All of this is because of Hexblade, by the way. I wouldn't have done this if I didn't use the Hexblade. Because I felt like, oh man, I have to do it. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, you're right, Tuna. It's like math difference. It's like it's not really that visible. Like it's really not flashy, but it's like silently doing the numbers in the background. Yeah. I got only one question: is Yorick in the game with us? No. Oh, somebody said that I should always ping my name when 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 somebody wants me to, but I can't ping. I can't really ping the name there. Okay. I need to... Man, I killed the wave so quick, the ghouls didn't even latch on. When shots are fired. Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't show your name when you ping it. It would be cool if you showed it. It doesn't say Yorick alive. It would say, what is a team alive? You know? Thank you. I'll take that. Hexplate. 30 ultimate haste. Maybe it is worth, you know? Man, Poppy's gonna take that, okay. But, I don't know. It's very hard to judge whether or not this is worth, you know? It's very hard. Now, once I reach the tower, I can release her, which will give me the speed again, okay? And maybe then I will see the true value of this, because she's here again. Oh, no, this time, no, this time is going to happen, okay? This time we're doing it. There we go. She's got some oh, she doesn't have any probs at all. She doesn't have any probs because she had ult, right? I have to wait outside of the range because otherwise it's going to shoot at me. Well, not bad. Not bad at all. Maiden's released. Why is somebody TPing to top, I wonder? What's going on there? I'll just recall back. Hey, I wasn't even fighting there. Yeah, that's funny. Volibear says that it's sad. I don't know. I guess I have time for one more game. I guess if it's not gonna be mid, then no. If it's not gonna be mid, then no. Have you contemplated the tier build at all? Let's see. So, can you do me a really quick rundown of what are those items? I remember I did the tier build back when Yorick's ratios were better for attack. I don't like it. I don't like that you're wasting gold on a stat that you don't need, which is mana. But that is made up for the bonus stats. Yeah, I just I don't like. It's a lose queue. What should I say? He go. He smash. He goes. He go. He smash. That's it. That's what it is. So what is the idea? The idea is that the mana turns into AD, right? I don't know. It seems like you're losing health, you're losing all kinds of stuff, you know? I don't know. It seems not worth. AD, HP, and AP. So the different tiers turn mana into different things, right? Is that what happens there? Actually, a little bit interesting, yeah. Interesting. Maybe there is something to it, yeah. I didn't realize it turns the same mana into different things. Yorick PvE gameplay. What is a team? What if I go Hullbreaker and then the Hexplate? What if that's the what if that's the play? No, that's no way. It's not gonna work. Is YouTube again not working? Oh man, YouTube isn't working. Yeah. Sorry, guys. So Thickrick is the only way now, huh? No, it's not the only way, but it's a good way. It's a really good way. Okay, should I go AP or should I go the same thing I did before? What do you want, chat? What do you want to see? Thickrick is stable, Rick. He doesn't see the YouTube chat. I need to find his stream, lol. Oh man, this is not... It is not on purpose, please. Attacks ass Rick. So that's its attack speed, Rick, right? Come on. Why you call him Asric? It's not Asric. I realize there's no two S's there. Whoop, there we go. Perma-Slowric. Okay. Twitch. Okay. Yeah, the hex plate is it's an interesting, okay. It's an interesting idea. It's just that there's a little bit of like you know, it feels like you can't get the full value of it, even though there's the bug where you get it both when you release and not. It feels like you still can't get it. Yeah, there's anti-synergy, if you mean that. Yeah, smack. That echo is not, you know. The synergy that I like about it is that it comes in waves. You can sacrifice for a tower, you know. That's the thing I do like about it. You can sacrifice for a tower, basically. But you know, yeah. Maybe it's better to have that. Okay. Don't do that, mister. Hex plate. It's definitely a little bit OP for 8 seconds, yeah. I think Kraken is a bad item. Oh, I thought you said is a bad item. I'm getting those ganks. And you know what happens when I get those ganks mid? Guys, do you know what happens? Those towers go up in flames. It's 9/11 over here. It's 9/11 over there.
Smash.
Bum, bum, bum. If you were to give us viewers a build for reaching Diamond 4 without a Yorick meter top, which one would you say? I would suggest, yeah, do this. That's the easiest one. Just get Titanic Hydra and do whatever you can to get the Nexus. That's it. Just, I know it's, at times it's not, it doesn't work. And at times it's like, it feels like it's useless, but it's never useless. I think I really, you know, I'm not that good of a player compared to other people who are like mechanically gifted or whatever. So I can't really, I very often feel like if there was a player who's like a really good player, they would take this build, they could easily reach Challenger and show that it's actually OP, you know? I really feel like that. So somebody needs to take the baton, okay? And move it. And move it towards the sun. Man, dodged it. The baton of Yorick mid. How did he know that I'm about to pop? Whoops. Wow, that's unlucky. It's a little unlucky. It would be better to make items have more pure raw stats instead of cool, unique, powerful side effects. Do you not like the powerful side effects? I think the side effects are fine. Why not? I like them. I like when they have those side effects. She wants help. But the thing is, often people don't realize that me being here, global taunting Lee Sin, is help. her at the dragon. Now, Lee Sin might have not showed up, but I guarantee you he thought about it. I guarantee you he thought about it. Who is running from where? Please tell me. Yeah, there he is. Lee Sin is in the bot bush. Whoops. That was way closer than it needed to be. Are you still mostly PvE climbing this season? I'm actually PvE stuck this season. Actually, I dropped a couple of divisions. Gotta be real careful, because what? Well, Evelyn, well played. I do want to climb on this account, though, because it has way more appropriate nickname for PvE. And I almost feel like it's cursed when you don't have the appropriate nickname, you know? So I feel like I should try to climb on this one. Side effects don't work on wife and children. Yeah, but, you know, wife and children are... In case of... But stats also really don't work on wife and children. They, you know, it's like really... Leandries, for example, it does work on wife and children. You know, blowing up those minions from Hollow Radiance, it does work on children. Oh, Lord. It's actually completely 50-50 perfect ganks. He got ganked by her, I got ganked by Lee Sin, then again she him, and then they again me. What do you think about critical Yorick? Have you been trying at it? I thought about it when I saw Darius one-shot others, but I think that Yorick is just a... you know, he's just not that okay, let's just deal with this Ornn a bit, otherwise there's gonna be a prob later. Yeah, if ghouls did a crit, if they would crit, that would be funny. Then you would maybe you can maybe do that, but otherwise, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? Kind of lucky games today. I'm inting as much as I can, but I still keep winning. It's all that pressure. It's all that calculated pressure. Yeah. Why am I even running if the child does all the work? The child does all the work, I get all the money. Sweatshop Yorick build. This sounds like a fast smash game. This really does sound like a fast smash game. What are you doing, bro? Is someone else coming here or what? I see him. I see them. Thank you very much. I'll take that one. Didn't really probably need to flash there, but, you know, just for good measure. Just in case they stack those I think I saw Emerald 2 on this account. Yeah, this account is Emerald 2. It hasn't been climbed up yet. Maybe it's gonna be stuck forever. You know, I've said before, Yorick is incredibly hard to climb as an OTP. Incredibly hard. He can get stuck in all kinds of ranks. And I don't know what's, you know, it almost feels the players here, they don't seem worse than master players. I'm not joking. I'm not just saying that. It's just I almost feel like I die more to these Emerald players, you know? That's why you should ignore rank and focus on CS. Yeah. Where is he? Is he coming or not? Those games where the bot lane just stays bot are so much better than those where that doesn't happen. I don't see anybody. There's gonna be a prob. Oh, there he is. I don't know about you guys, but it feels like this Echo has some probs. This Lee Sin thirsty. Ashe coming here? It's all good. I'll take that wave. I tax bot laners always for coming to my wave, to my lane, because it's without my consent. That's why I believe, and you might see me as an asshole, right? But I believe I deserve 2 waves for that, because the mid wave is always sooner. Man, she's gonna int. Mid-wave is always sooner, which means that you can get both mid and bot wave. Hello, Mr. Brockrick. I'm getting married next week. Do you have any advice for laning with the maiden for the first time? Laning with the maiden for the first time. Have you not laned before? Are you laning just now? Or I have to read that again. Did you say laning? I thought maybe you said laying, because it doesn't make any sense, but, you know, why should it, right? Why should it? Orn coming here. You know, this looks like an opportunity to take some plates. Okay. Well, actually, no. Asric, Lang. But I think that the person was trying to make a joke about laying. I'm not the pervert here. I think they were. I don't really want to fight this guy, but he might make me. What are you doing, Orn? Yeah, that's why he's doing that. I knew it. There it is. Let's waste some time. I'm just asking for advice on getting married, having wife, lol. Women love getting married. If your girlfriend says that she doesn't care, she lying. Okay? You know, it's just it's not about religion. It's more like about commitment and like, hey, I found you. You know, we have this relationship and it's valuable. So let's just kind of look at it and say, okay, this is valuable. We want to keep this, you know. And I think Blue Baldorn, man, that's so funny how he smashes his head like that. Yeah, that's okay. But I guess you said that you already passed that. So, oh man, what am I doing? I thought that it's gonna, you know, happen. It's all good. Sacrificing yourself for a tower, the jury is still out if it's valuable or not. I would say, yeah. Advice? Yeah, it's I don't know. I've been married for a year. It's cool, you know. I think that one of the things that's a little bit like maybe weird is that people in the world actually respect you more when you have a ring on your finger. For example, banks. People in general, they won't say this. I think they won't really say this, but it is true. They kind of take you more seriously. And it's just because you're married. You know, that's one of the things. Marital advice? I don't know. You know, clean more dishes. Don't like take... yeah, just keep the house more tidy. Oh, Mr. Echo, you got some probs, don't you? By the way, why does Hexblade have this and then you lose? Whoops. Nami. Ah, she got me. That slow is a little bit too crazy for me too. But it's all good. Why does it have... a thing that's a little bit annoying is that you get this rage. Attacking grants 20 MS. But then you lose it once you have this. I don't like that. Honestly, I don't like that. That's atypical, yeah. Where it happens here as well, right? Yeah. And Yorick really wants that rage. He likes that rage. He likes it. This is an opportunity for me to take that mid tower. I'm not going there, I'm sorry. No way. Man, he's gonna stun me and I can't. Oh, he can get away as well. Too much attack speed. Ornn is here? Man, what's going on? How did they outplay me like this? They actually didn't, but why is Karma pinging me? Did she die from Baron? That's not my prob. Okay? That's literally... Oops. No, please. She has it. Oh, God. Yeah, she has those dashes. That's not my prob. Experimental hexplate. Yeah, it lowers the cooldown of ult, I think, enough so that when you die for a tower, next time you go, you still have her again. You know? And maybe there is something to it. I haven't experimented enough with this. I should experiment more with the experimental hexblade. I would like to TP bot, but I'll, you know, since she's doing it, I'll leave it to her. Experimental hexplate. Midland got some probs. Tell Karma you're being... That's not experimental. I was doing what I need to do. Karma just got some probs over here. Look at this. What is going on there? Okay, who's gonna come? Ornn? Echo? Both? I don't know. Oh, I think it's just Echo. Yeah. Man, this is... Again... I am not liking these experimental hexblade moments. Because something very similar happened last match. I was doing it, although I got a lot of plates, so maybe it's worth, you know, just brute forcing into it. There is something satisfying about that. You're just not thinking and you're just going in, you know. There is something a little bit satisfying about that. Unfortunately for Yorick, it's almost impossible not to trigger that tower, and that's why you annoyingly die. Yeah, I've been really enjoying your YouTube videos. How fortunate to find you streaming. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll TP. Not worth, but who cares? We're here living the fast life. Slow life. No, don't do that, guys. Please. Let me give you a wall right there. And let's take this. This one for good measure. Didn't take it, it's all good. Okay, I think I can get something done here. I don't even need to wait for a wave, I think. Especially if they fight. Nah, I do need a wave. Well.
What's going on here?
It's, I failed it. I failed it. But you see, each time I die, something blows up. So that is not that bad. It's not that bad of an idea to do it over and over again. Oh man. You make your thumbnails in Blender. Some of the others are very appealing to me. Yeah. I switched to Blender full time. I used to make them in Cinema 4D, but Cinema 4D Maxon are greedy people. Now, I have nothing against people who make money off of their product. Fine, that's beautiful, that's capitalism, right? But they started not giving value enough, and they kept increasing the price, and I thought, guys, what am I doing? Blender seems almost better. So what are we doing? And they had started having some probs, and then, you know, 050427. I don't mind being 2.7. I do mind having bot lane that's 2.7. The difference between bot lane being 2.7 and me being 2.7 is that, okay, I still can do something, but when bot lane is 2.7 or something, they usually can't do anything anymore, you know. So that's a prob. I'll interrupt you while she does the Lord's work. Oh, she does the Lord's work. She's being a Yorick over there. Hey, Mrs. Gwen, you can finish that, don't you? Gwen, what are you doing? Gwen, what you doing? What you doing, Gwen? We could have done it. Well, that's, yeah, we could have stopped the recalls. I also agree. Maybe I'm so fed that I can actually fight this. Nami doing stuff. Well, a little unlucky, but it is what it is. They have Nexus halfway open. The top and mid are open. It's like when in Jiu-Jitsu you're holding the neck and you're holding one of the arms. And the other arm is still here. We just have to hold this arm, then we get this, and it's in the bag. There's no doubt about it. I wonder why was he so strong. He's kind of really strong, you know. There's quite a lot of damage. It's almost impossible to get lost. Yeah, especially now, whenever you don't know something, it is very, very easy to find the answer, especially when you use AI. He just gives you these good answers like, oh, you want to make a cube? Press Shift A, you know, stuff like that. And it used to be like it was pretty, oh, I'm going to TP. I'm a TP there just to cause some chaos. Okay, he's recalling, which is very good. I don't even need to go there, honestly. It's very, 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 very good that he recalled. Because what happens now is... Smash. Who knows what would have happened if he was in this fight, right? Man, this is such a good TP by me. I don't always toot my horn, but I sometimes toot my horn. And I think this is one of the times... Whoops. Gone. A goner. Man, this is such a good classic PvE match because... You know why? Because they are really ahead in kills. And... the wave was just smacking. Just going and smacking. Speedrun to bronze. I'll give him the is it possible that I have 2-8 and this amount of damage? It is possible, you know. Hexblade definitely viable. It is viable, but is it really that good? Would really the Spear of Shojin not have done better? What do you think? 112 bot lane still gets the win. And wasn't Karma flaming the whole game? Wasn't Karma flaming the whole game? Okay, my friends. Not welcome, but goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. See ya. And yeah, again, I'll see you next time. I might play a little bit on this account because I can't let this nickname go. It needs to stay. It's a very good nickname for people to just kind of look at it and think, okay, I get what he's doing. He doesn't have a team. He doesn't have enemies, you know. Yeah. Okay. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.